Hello and welcome everybody to Success by the Numbers, your show to help you understand numbers in your business better. My name is Mona Tenjo and I'm your host, and I'm also the CEO of Work on Your Business, where we help business owners to work strategically on their business instead of drowning in it. Today you are in for a treat because we have the world's famous fitness trainer and certified nutritionist, Jillian Michaels. Most of you may know her from The Biggest Loser. Many of you may have her fitness programs at home because she's in the industry for more than 20 years, really ruling the industry like nobody else. She is not only a fitness trainer and a nutritionist, she's also a real businesswoman. And you are going to find out today some of her insights on how to grow a business. You are going to be really, really surprised what amazing tips she's going to give you. I recommend you take a pen and a piece of paper and you write it down because you will learn a lot.
Hi, Jillian. It's so amazing to meet you today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm living in Wonderland, Germany. Winter Wonderland.
God, I keep talking to people from Europe and it's killing me. Like I would give you anything to go visit right now.
Would be very welcome.
Summer, maybe Oktoberfest.
Okay, that would be awesome. So, Jillian, you are a super successful entrepreneur, and most people are not aware of that because you are very known in the fitness industry, which is amazing. I have a lot of your DVDs myself. I love them because they're super easy and you can do them at home. It's amazing. But also learning about you as an entrepreneur is amazing, and you can learn so much from somebody like you. I help businesses to grow through the different phases of business growth, working a lot with small entrepreneurs. And they all always ask themselves, how can I grow? So learning from somebody who has achieved it massively, how did you grow from just being yourself to that empire that you built today?
Well, growth is obviously a matter of scale, right? Because you might have a tremendous product offering, but can you scale it? So when you look at fitness, how do you scale fitness? It has to be a product that, has of course evolved over the decades, but you can distribute to reach the masses, whether it's a book or a DVD or what is now an app. So the first question is your product excellent, right? Or does it deliver on its promise consistently? And is it affordable and accessible for what you're offering, right? So like if I'm selling organic milk, but I'm selling it for $20 and organic milk is going for $4, that doesn't make sense. So you've got to make sure that it's at the right price point, that it's delivering on its promise consistently, and that it's scalable. And if it isn't, you've got to find a way to tweak your offering so it's scalable. And from there, you can then begin marketing and looking for different strategies and platforms to market on that work best for your business.
Great. That's an amazing answer. And it's not the standard answer, by the way. That's amazing. So looking back from today, where you have been starting out, would you do anything different, or would you say I would take exactly the same job again? Or would you say like I would have loved to prevent some of the things maybe?
Oh my gosh, there are a million things that I would have done differently. But you know what? And unfortunately, hindsight is 2020. So you can't. There are, and that's part of failing. That's how you learn. You can do it differently the next time. The next time that the right opportunity, person, place, or thing presents itself, you will have learned your lesson and you'll approach more intelligently. So of course, there are things I wish I could change, jobs I wish I didn't take, companies I wish I didn't do business with. But again, hindsight is 2020. There's no way to know. So instead of beating yourself up and thinking woulda, coulda, shoulda, the key is, all right, how do I learn from this? How do I integrate that lesson? And then how do I approach more intelligently the next time?
Great answer. Thank you. Have you had ever a phase in your business where you were surprised by the growth, where it just rolled over you and you were like, whoa, like, where did that come from?
What I have found, and I to this day don't understand it, I'm not going to lie to you, is that there are things that I will pour myself into. I literally will like dive into something and try to bend the laws of physics to make something work, and it won't work. And it should. Doesn't make any sense. And then there's something that I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I'll put a little money in it, and all of a sudden that thing will like take off. And you're like, wait, that? And all you can do is pivot and shift, right? And it's like, oh, all right, I got to go where there's flow. So there's flow over here. I'm going over here. And I to this day cannot make sense of it, but it is what it is. And this is why you spread the chips around the board, so to speak. And when something hits, shift and focus.
That's a great transition actually already to the next question, which is obviously COVID influenced all of our businesses worldwide. How did that influence your business, and how did you also adapt to the changed behavior? I mean, you already said that you pivoted a lot. So how did you pivot specifically in that scenario?
Yes. So fortunately for me, some aspects of my business were already geared towards a COVID world, at-home fitness, right? But I have invested in boutique fitness facilities, and I've invested in wellness brands that require in-store foot traffic. So those things took a hit. But instead of trying to shift and pour more resources and change things in that area, I looked at the aspect of my business that was working and decided to pour resources into that. So, for example, my app, you can use it on your phone, your tablet, your TV, at-home workouts, any place, anytime, anywhere, meal plans, meditations, all of that stuff is available on one platform. So what we did was build more content, more resource, more accessibility, adding trainers, adding new more modalities to be able to say, all right, now there's a lot of online fitness, but we are a one-stop shop for fitness, nutrition, and mindfulness, all on one platform, and we're affordable and accessible. So that's essentially what I've learned, is that you go where there is flow, you look at what the needs are, and then you meet them, period, with zero ego.
Yeah, that's great. And looking into this app, I mean, I also have the app, by the way. So is that really where you see your future, where you also spend a lot of your time and energy at the moment, or do you already look for the next step and look further beyond that?
I'm always looking at the next step, but evolving the app business is the next step right now. It's just a matter of expanding platforms, getting installed into every Samsung tablet, phone, and television, right? So it's auto install, adding new talent that I think will have longevity in the business, adding sleep to the platform. So yes, you look at the future, but it doesn't mean that you abandon the current moment. You utilize the current moment to build towards the future.
Awesome. Last question, because I want to be respectful of your time. I totally appreciate it. You take the time. So from the fitness world, what is the biggest learning that you took also over to entrepreneurship that you could use for your advantage to overcome obstacles or any other situations that were maybe difficult?
I find that fitness is transcendent. When we're strong physically, we feel strong, empowered, and resilient in every facet of our lives. So it has given me that feeling of strength, endurance, resilience, the ability to fight for what I believe in. And I think that it's inherently valuable, not just with our physical health, but also our emotional well-being.
Did I promise you too much? Jillian was amazing, wasn't she? She was giving some great insights on how to scale a business, how to really work out all these different phases, how to get through a crisis, what she took from her own experience in fitness and brought it over to business. And you can do the same, so just go back to listen to the interview again. I mean, really take the time. She was giving some really, really high profile answers. Even though it was a short interview, there was so much in it. You really have to go back and listen 2 or 3 times to really make it sink in, because what she said was amazing, and these are not the standard answers. Let me be very upfront with that. I heard many different people talk about business growth. She was not giving standard responses. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Please come back next week. We are going to have some other amazing interviews coming up for you. And I hope that you share this. I hope that you talk about it. Give us feedback. What do you still want to know about business growth, and how do you also grow your business by the numbers? You find us everywhere. Just type in my name on the social media and you will find me on pretty much any social media. Thank you very much for tuning in today. We see us back next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.